Good afternoon, everyone. It is 4:30 in the afternoon and it is the end of July. I think it's the 29th actually of July, and it is hot and sunny here. It's about 96 degrees when I looked at the thermometer, and I thought I'd bring you out here to show you what my meadow is looking like right now at the end of July. As you can see, it's changed a whole lot since you've previously seen it. Most of the cosmos, or a lot of the cosmos, is kind of slowed down a little bit, but there's some fresh cosmos in there as well. It'll be bigger. I believe it's all pink. There's a tiny little sunflower there. None of my sunflowers that I planted did much, and really I've just got tons and tons of zinnias in here. I mean, some of them are past their prime. They're still going. I mean, I can expect a show from zinnias hopefully all the way through the fall. So this is what I wanted for my meadow. I mean, this is just, it's beautiful. There is plenty of the sulfur cosmos left. This is what the seeds look like when they're dry and ready, and I've been taking some of them and scattering them, and I've actually also been taking them and collecting them so that I can scatter some out next year as well. So basically we really have a beautiful meadow. Now this front part of the meadow is, you know, the part that I planted fresh this year in hopes that I would have this gorgeous array of color that you see down there and that we've seen walking along. And as you go back into the meadow, of course, is the older section of the meadow that has the things that have been planted and established slowly over time. And there's much less interesting things in here, to be honest, but what I'm very pleased with is all of the echinacea, and I may have shown you that before, but look at this echinacea. I probably picked, well, not the best time of day to show you. I mean, ooh, a Japanese beetle in there. That's what I want to see. Here's a big bee. We do want to see the bees. The pollinators are in here, and you can see quite a few, but in the early mornings, like, there's so many more pollinators out here in my beautiful patch of echinacea. I mean, this, I've got this patch here with, I believe those other purple flowers are some kind of like aster or something. It's another wildflower. But as you walk around the back of the meadow, the back half, I mean, there's clusters of echinacea all over, and it looks wild and ragged, and really it's beautiful. It's just what I expected and wanted from my meadow, to be honest. I wanted a wild meadow of flowers. I did want some more color in here. I did want a variety of things to start growing. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot in here other than some echinacea and clover and things, but I do have some, well, this isn't a very good example, but this is tick seed down here. I love that. It's yellow. I'm trying to remember the other name for it, but I can't off the top of my head. And there's some black-eyed Susans and a couple other varieties of black-eyed Susan over here as well. And what I'm hoping is that these, which black-eyed Susan is also called Rebecca, and what I'm hoping is that these also spread and get bigger and happier every year. So I do have, you know, sweet gum trees trying to grow in here and things like that. The gum trees and things are things that I will mow down at the end of the season. There's no good way to get rid of them. There's no good way to prevent them. Here's some pretty Queen Anne's lace. And just in general, that's just a quick look at how my meadow turned out this year. This is a good time of year for it. One thing I'm surprised about that's back here, and I didn't realize that I had successfully gotten in here, are these toad lilies, or maybe they're blackberry lilies, I don't remember, but they're really pretty, and I've been trying to grow them and in my yard itself, and this is my only successful blackberry lily plant, and it's back here in the meadow, so it's just part of the jungle. So, but anyway, we'll just have another walk through, looking at the flowers. All right, well, thank you for stopping by my big backyard. Have a wonderful afternoon.